Hello and welcome to Monday, November 30th, Devotions for Villa Shop Edition. So we're going to have shop editions this week. I am trying to grab something real fast because my computer, my laptop, which is what we're going to be using for the next couple of days, is not ready. Trying to get everything ready here. So give me one moment. If you're on, I'll get to say hi in 1 second. Okay. Last thing I need is for the social aspect to be on. So let's get that on. See, there's some comments. Again, I'm be right there. So sorry that it's taking me a second. Just gotta type this in. 1, 6, 8. Oh, it's probably not. We're going to do it like this. So, a little bit different. Okay, I'm ready. I don't need to see the camera. We know what it looks like. So, can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully I got everything set up. I think I do. But can you guys hear me okay? Please someone tell me if you can. And I'm going to start saying hi. You have some kind of background noise. Let me see what I can do there. Maybe that will help. Don't know. I'm sorry that you have some background noise there. I am going to say hi, so good morning to James. I hear you fine, but there's a buzz. Why is there a buzz? Well, we're going to try to fix this, guys. Let's work together to get it fixed. We're going to be out here all week. So, see if we can get this fixed. Shirley Bikeman, you say you hear me fine. That's good. So it sounds like there might be a slight buzz. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it right now. I might have to try to play with it a little bit later. Because it seems like everything should be good. So I'm not 100% sure why there is. The only thing I could think of is that you're hearing the hum of the lights in the shop here, which I can't fix. I wish I could, but I cannot fix that. So I still have a little bit of hum. I am sorry. I'll see if it can be fixed. Maybe tomorrow. I don't want to take everyone's time here today trying to fix that, but we'll see. I try one more thing here. Yep, sorry guys. I don't know. I will work on it. It is in the speaker. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, it's just some noise. We're just going to keep going with it. I'm going to say hi to everybody. Judy Marsh, glad to have you. James Moore is on. Shirley Bikeman, I am glad to see you also. Renee, good morning. I know everyone's saying good morning to family, so this is to everybody here. Laura Compton, good morning. Linda Napperstick, good morning to you. Good morning, Anna. Glad that you are here. And so we've got a few people that are getting some noises and some things. So there is something, I don't know what it is that's doing it, but we will make sure that we look at that and I play around with it a little bit later to see if we can get that fixed. If it gets too bad, just let me know. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm only looking at the comments that we have on. So, you know, here's the thing. Sometimes, so what's going to happen is this week I'm going to be in the shop. I'm trying to finish up some projects before Christmas, things that I need to get done in the shop. Other things that have been kind of put on hold until, you know, I was able to get out here. So I'm going to spend a lot of time. I've been in the church a lot, getting a lot of things ready, getting ready for Sunday. So there's a lot of time being spent in there, a little bit extra time being spent in there. And so I'm going to take this week and really focus on doing a lot of stuff at the shop. Doesn't mean that I'm not available if anybody needs me to do anything or say hi. But that's what it is. Shelby Weber just jumped on, so hello to you, Shelby. And so glad. One of the things that is exciting is, you know, it's our devotion today, and we were able to do this yesterday, is partake in communion. And the idea of Passover, the idea of communion, is something that is absolutely awesome when you think about it. And I want to kind of bring up a few things that I think are kind of fun about communion. I want to bring up the verse that's a little bit different time of when they were breaking bread. But I just think it's something very neat. George jumped on this morning, so good morning to you, George. So glad to see you yesterday. I know I saw most of you yesterday, not everybody, but I did see a lot of you yesterday. I was so glad to see you guys. So, in Luke 24, I want to read this. In Luke 24, I'm going to get up my phone here and read it to you. But in Luke 24, it's at the very end. So, Jesus has already been crucified. He's already risen from the grave, and he's meeting with some disciples. So, what happens is you get at the beginning of this Luke 24, there were two of them, being the apostles, going to a village named Emmaus. And when they were talking, Jesus himself drew near and started walking with them. And so they don't have any idea who is with them. And he's just walking. And he's just spending some time with them. They're discussing things. They're having a good time. And it says in verse 28, so they drew near to the village to which they were going. He, being Jesus, acted as if he were going farther. Now, I don't know. Some of you may not get as much of a kick out of this as I do. I love when Jesus is human. Not only do I think it's a beautiful example for us, but I think it shows how much he loves us, how much he cares for us. Yes, 100% totally God, but also human. And I like this idea that he's walking with these two people. He's been talking with them. He's been having these conversations with them. He's been discussing with them. It's a good time. They get to the village, and it says he acted as if he was going to go further. He had no plans on going further. He acted as if he was, to entice them to say the things that they were going to say. And they urged him strongly, saying, "Stay with us, for it is toward the evening, and the day is now far spent." They're saying, hey, look, the evening is getting ready to approach. The day is spent. We've been walking all this time. I think it's like 7 miles or about that they walked. It's a decent walk, right? We've been talking this whole time. They said, hey, come in and eat with us. He was acting as if he was going to go somewhere else. I think it's cool there. So he went in to stay with them. Verse 30 is where I think it's so cool. When he was at the table with them, he took the bread and blessed and broke it and gave it to them. And their eyes were open, and they recognized him, and he vanished from their sight. Isn't this, like, one, picture the thing that's going on here. You've got these apostles, disciples, these followers of Jesus. They're talking, and they go on this road. This guy shows up, and they're talking about how rough it's going to be, and the challenges that are going to be there. Jesus was killed. And they don't know what's about to happen. They get to the end of the road, and they're still being nice to this guy they've never met, and they've talked to him, and they bring him in. Here's one of the things that I think, and this is one of the things I want to encourage you with today. It just caught me different this morning when I was reading it. Jesus does life with us. Now, I want that to sink in for a moment because he's God. He's creator of the universe. It says in the beginning of John, there was nothing that was created that wasn't created through him. Nothing. And yet he does life with us. At the beginning of Genesis, the story of the history of the world, we see when God created the entire universe, created Adam and Eve, and it said he would come down and walk with them in the cool of the day. And he was going to do that again when he confronted them in their sin. But he spent life with them. Now, I don't know. Maybe, I think that's cool. I think that's neat that the God of the universe wanted to enjoy life with his creation. He didn't want to just sit back. He didn't want to just be groveled at, which we should, right? But he wanted to spend life with us. He wanted to do things with us. He wanted to enjoy communion with us. And this is what's so cool about what happened in Israel, what happened in Jerusalem, what happened on that cross. When Jesus came, he spent life with his disciples. And he had, that was part of the whole idea. He's teaching disciples. He's living life with them. But then he does everything. He accomplishes his goal. Right? He lives a perfect life. He doesn't sin. He goes to the cross. He pays our debt. He's done. He's finished. That's why he cries on the cross. It is finished. This is done. It's over. I'm victorious. Satan, you lost. And so he's resurrected, going to sit at the throne of his Father, to sit on the right hand of the Father of God. And he enjoys doing life with people. He walked for 7 miles, just chatting, just spending time with. He went into the house. He stayed at their house. He even played like he played like we would sometimes play. Like, I think I'm going to go on a little further. Kind of like that hint, like, you want to invite me in? This is God. And this is what he does. Like, he's walking around the road. He's like, I think I'm going to go a little farther, maybe. And they're like, hey, it's it's kind of late. You want to come in and eat? Like, you can stay with us tonight, and then you can start in the morning and go on. And yeah, I think I'll do that. Then he goes in and he's eating food. And it says when he broke the bread, they realized who it was. And as soon as they realized, he vanished, right? Because that wasn't the moment. He wanted to spend time with them. He wanted to enjoy their company. He wanted to do life with them. He gave us the opportunity to actually do communion with God again. This is what's crazy, is that what God did with Adam and Eve at the beginning of the universe, the beginning of creation, when he would come and spend time with them and walk with them, that can be done. That's something that he still wants to do. And now, because of the sacrifice that Jesus made on the cross, that is able to be done. We are able to have communion. When we take communion, when we participate in the traditional aspect of communion in a church, it is a picture of God, us sitting at a table with God, enjoying life with him. And that should be so encouraging. You know, we're getting ready to go into a holiday season, and I know there are some people here that are like, listen, holidays, they're not fun for me. I struggle with missing family members. I struggle with not being able to connect with my family members. They're in other cities, they're in other states, with all the rules, the regulations, you know, the sicknesses. We can't get together, we can't do things. Maybe you've got some loved ones overseas, you've got some, I don't know. And I know sometimes there's a lot of that. And then sometimes there's not. Sometimes the holidays are the greatest season, and you just look forward to it so much because you know you get to spend time with family. You know you get to enjoy all of those things. And I would say in either one of those states, no matter what it is, no matter what you think about this holidays, no matter if you dread it or you look forward to it, doesn't matter. Understand this. God wants to spend this time with you. Not just because it's the holidays, because it's an everyday. It's a new day. And the scripture says his mercies are new every day. He is wanting to every morning spend time with you. Every hour spend time with you. Throughout the middle of the day, throughout the end of the day, he wants you to enjoy his company. And he wants to be invited to spend time with you. And so this is a huge encouragement. And a huge thing that we should never forget is that God wants to commune with us. That's why at the beginning, when Adam and Eve sinned, God already had a plan. Think about that Adam and Eve messed up. Adam and Eve took something absolutely perfect. And I can really take Eve out. Adam messed up and took something perfect. And God's response was a way of fixing it. Was a way of making it right. So that we could have communion with him. I don't know. Hopefully, that excites you and encourages you as much as it does me. God of this universe, God that created everything that we see, wants to and desires to spend time with you. I think that's pretty cool. So hopefully that's encouraging to you this morning. Again, not a major big challenge maybe, but just a way to understand that this is what we should be excited about and should be enjoying. And so tomorrow, again at 10, we will do that. I am actually tomorrow going to be starting a 21 day. There's all kinds of different ways you could do it. There's exact specific days, and then there's different time of days and things like that. I have 21 days of Advent devotionals that I am going to be placing on Instagram and Facebook. For those of you on either one of those, I'm going to be placing them on Instagram and Facebook. They will have a devotional. They are not going to take the place of our 110 devotionals, but we might walk through them. I don't know. I haven't decided yet 100% on what we'll do, but I will post them. So even if, for those of you that are like, hey, I can't get here every day at 10, I can't do this and that, that's fine. I'm going to post the devotion. I'm going to post everything that would be said or would be read or whatever else, and maybe we can read it together at that 10 o'clock. I don't know yet. But I am going to post it, and we're going to make that do On Advent, the idea is that you can do something in multiple days. I'm not going to do anything on Sundays. I'm going to do things on Monday through Saturday, well, starting Tuesday, but Tuesday, tomorrow through Saturday, and then again Monday. So on Sundays, you won't see a post, but on the weekdays and weekends, you will. And so we're going to post that, and we can just do that together. It's a devotion that we can do together, and that will lead up. The last devotional there will be on Christmas Eve, and it will lead up to Jesus, where we celebrate, may not be exact dates, but when we celebrate Christ's birth, coming to this earth in a manger, and starting this journey of being able to give us communion with God. So we're going to start that tomorrow. I just want to let you know, but we will try to get on at 10, do something every day this week. Love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.